Good morning, everybody. It's me, Stace. How's everybody doing this morning? It's a Saturday, beautiful morning here. It's a little chilly, but I'm okay with that. It's going to get hot again, so I just wanted to come on here. I was going to make a new protein pudding today. I was going to make a coffee, but I kind of felt like hot coffee this morning, so it's kind of a hot coffee day, so I already brewed a cup of coffee, and I'm using my S coffee cup. I believe I got this for my brother and sister-in-law for my wedding way back when, so I really like these. There's an S and a C for my husband Chad, so I really like these. Anyway, I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna make my hot coffee stuff here first, and then I'll make the protein pudding. So, how is everybody doing? I hope well this morning. I'm doing pretty well. Like I was saying before, I did my 7.5 Mounjaro shot the other day. And I'm doing okay. Like the side effects have been okay. The main side effect was I was like extra tired a little bit. But other than that, I was okay. But the other thing that's a little more prominent is my acid reflux. Like that was kind of for a couple days. But I took a few Prilosec here and there, and it's been much better. I think it's because your stomach empties so slow with this medication and stuff. So, and another thing is I, not forcefully, but have to kind of remind myself to eat during certain times because I'm really not like hungry on this medication at all. But I do eat. I do make sure I eat all day long. I try to get in like close to 100 grams of protein in a day. I just boiled some eggs. That's one of the things I do a lot. I boil about 6 or 7 or 8 eggs. I do my own just because it's cheaper than buying the pre-boiled ones at the store, which that's easier. If I'm like traveling or out and about, I'll buy them like that. But if I'm at home and I can boil them, quick, I'll just do that because I know the good trick now that does it really well. I boil the water first, and once it's a rolling boil, then I put my eggs in softly, like with a spoon or something, so they don't crack. And then I put my timer on for 13 minutes is my sweet spot for mine. I mean, everybody's different. Someone like them soft boiled, harder boiled, kind of medium. Mine are kind of medium to harder boiled, I would say. So I put them in there for 13 minutes. I kind of turned down the boil to a simmering boil for the 13 minutes. And then I put a bowl on the side with a bunch of ice and then take it off the heat and then put it in the ice bath for about 5-10 minutes. Or sometimes I'll leave it in there until I'm done cleaning the kitchen or whatever. And then I'll, peel them, which they peel like really amazing because of the ice bath or whatever. And that's like worked the best for me with my boiled eggs. So hints and tricks and tips or whatever for boiled eggs if you want to try my method. It works pretty well. So I know other people have different methods and things like that, but that's the one that works for me. So if you want to try that, then go ahead and try that. So anyway, I had those, and then I just got a new thing of cottage cheese. I'm getting more chicken and stuff like that. I've been on this kick of making low carb tortilla, like with the low carb tortillas, like chicken quesadilla wraps or the chicken quesadillas on the stove. I just put like one of the low carb tortillas in there with a little bit of oil or like coconut oil. And then I put the chicken, like I do canned chicken a lot, but I rinse it and stuff, and like sometimes I'll cook it a little bit and put some seasonings on it and stuff. And then I just put a little bit of cheese on there, maybe some peppers, onions, just really healthy stuff. And I make like a quesadilla. And then I dip it in ranch, or I make my own homemade ranch with, I just use like I either do plain Greek yogurt with the Hidden Valley Ranch type ranch seasoning and mix that and make my own and just use a tablespoon or so of the dressing. Or I use like cottage cheese, and you can blend that and make like a dressing too. So either or, because it's healthier than like the store-bought ranch and stuff like that. But I will use that if I have to. But anyway, I've been on this kick of making those, and then I make a salad every so many days and stuff too, because I try to incorporate salads like into my meals. a lot. Like I eat a lot of salads like all week long and try to make different things and stuff in those too. I try to get as much protein as I can, and I do like, you know, the protein like drinks, or I make the protein puddings, the proffies, you know, you just gotta, you know, keep doing protein, different things, so you're getting enough protein in the day. And then I've been trying to, like with my 40-ounce cups, I've been trying to drink at least 2 to 3 of those in a day, because I'm trying to get, you know, close to the 100 ounces of water. Sometimes I'll get a little less than that, but I try to get that. But anyway, we're gonna start my coffee here. Sorry, I'm going on and on. I'm gonna make my cold foam. I know you guys know that I do that, but I just made a mess, so yay me. This wasn't on very tight, but anyway, we're just gonna put about a tablespoon and a half, 2 tablespoons in here. I'm gonna put a little bit more today, feeling like it. And then I have my cinnamon. I'm gonna put that in there, my royal cinnamon, that you guys know I say I like, the Vietnamese cinnamon, that I'll probably have to order more of at some point. Guys, I'm gonna grab a napkin because I'm freaking out. I made a mess. If I didn't get up like at least one time in my videos, you guys wouldn't know me, right? Because this is just me. This is what I do. One day I won't do this, but it's just my thing. Anyway, so now because I can't stand like it being all gooky and messy right here. So anyway, I'm going to take my my handy dandy mixer here and froth this up. And I just put new batteries in here because I needed to, because it was dying out. So I'm going to froth this up. It should froth a lot better. Yeah, I can tell it's going to, because I put new batteries in. And then later I'm going to do a video. I'm making my niece's cake today for her party over here tomorrow. So I'll show you that, because I like to bake, and I'll show you my cake when I'm done with it. And it's kind of like a Rapunzel theme. She wanted, like, it's like purple, like frosting with like a big yellow sun on the top. You'll just have to see, but I'll show that to you guys later. And I have a bunch of Halloween decorations that I got from the Dollar Tree, which, oh my gosh, guys, if you guys want Halloween decorations, go to Dollar Tree, because I mean, everything $1.25. I mean, come on, you can't beat that. And I mean, you can get like tons and tons of decorations. Like if I would have went to Meijer or Walmart or something for the decorations that I got, it would have been like over $100. I'm not even kidding. So yeah, I'll show you. I was going to show you guys some of it, but it's just kind of in a pile right now on my table. It's a mess, but I'll show you. I'm going to put it along my little flower garden and like my deck and stuff. So I'll show you that later. That'll be pretty cool. So, but that'll be later sometime today. So I'll do that, and I'm going to make my protein pudding real quick here, because I have a eye doctor appointment here in a half hour, so I got to kind of wrap it up. I'm always busy. I'm always running. I'm always doing something, because I watch my granddaughter during the week and stuff, so I got to make appointments on the weekends or do this and that. So I'm always running. So anyway, I have my blender here, and this time I'm going to do a little bit different one than what I've done before, because I'm trying to do like for you guys too, and for different flavors and stuff, if you guys want to try this out for like a protein snack or protein dessert. I'm going to take this off here real quick, or put it on. I'm going to use one of my, and a friend of mine on here asked too, when I make the protein puddings, if my handhelds are either cold or warm. And you buy them warm, like if you know, you buy these, they're like on a shelf warm. So you can mix it when it's just, you know, warm out of the box with your puddings and stuff like that. It doesn't have to be cold, but I mean, if you want to eat it fairly soon, I would say use it cold. But if you're going to put it in the fridge for a few hours like I do, because I don't eat it until later, you can do it right out of the box and it can be warm. It doesn't really matter. It's not going to like change the consistency or anything like that. So anyway, we're going to put that in here. I shook it up a little bit, actually. I want to shake it a little more just to get and this is a cinnamon roll one, by the way. I like this one. So we're going to put that whole thing in the little blender here. Yeah, you just fill the whole thing. All right. And then this time I'm going to try, it's the Jello brand white chocolate, 0 sugar. I'm going to try that in with the cinnamon roll. I think that'd be a good combination. So what I do is you take about two, I'd say like 2 tablespoons or so of this. I don't have my little spoon here, so I'm just gonna kind of wing it and eyeball it here. It'd be about, I'd say like half the bag or so, because then I just save the other half and use it for another protein pudding or some other dessert or something. So that way the boxes last a little longer too. And then I had just a few of my Hershey's Zero Sugar chips left, so I'm gonna put those in here. What the heck? Make it really chocolatey, dark chocolate and white chocolate. What the heck? So we'll try this out and see how it turns out. I think it sounds pretty good. You know what? Since it is a cinnamon roll one, I think I'm gonna put a sprig of cinnamon in here too. Actually, there we go. Because it is cinnamon, so we might as well. What the heck? Okay, so we're gonna put the top on, and then I'm gonna pulse this for a minute. Hopefully, it won't be too loud, guys. Hold on, just a second. Seeming pretty good, but I'm going to do a little bit more just because I want my chocolate chips like crunched in with it. Hold on one second, guys. I can tell it's getting thicker. You can always tell because the machine sounds different. Okay, guys, that should be good enough. And like I said, if it's not thick enough for you guys, if even when you guys do it, you can always do it a little longer, or you can, do it later. You can even put it back in your blender or whatever later if you want. But this seems pretty thick because it doesn't have to be super, super thick. Because especially if you're putting it in the fridge for a few hours, that's why I use the pudding, because it makes it set a little bit more too, more like a pudding. So I'm gonna take this and try to get it off here without spilling. There we go, because it locks in. And I'm gonna pour it in my little bowl here. It's decently thick. I mean, it's not super thick, but it will thicken up. So, because sometimes, like I said, I've made it way too thick, and then it's like so hard to even get out of your blender. So in a way, it's better to make it not as thick, because this way you can get all the goodies and not leave any of this yumminess behind. So I think this is going to be a really good combination. And I've gotten different flavors because I want to try different recipes with you guys. And come up with different ones. I have like a pistachio pudding. I have a banana one. And then there's some desserts. There's another dessert I want to make with you guys. It's like it's actually made with cottage cheese. It's kind of like it's a pumpkin cottage cheese mousse kind of thing for like the fall, because I love like the pumpkin spice type stuff too. And it's cottage cheese and pumpkin puree and vanilla and stuff like that. I'll make that too. And then, what else do I have? I just bought a bunch of different flavors. I'm trying to think of the different flavors that I got, but I'll make that pumpkin one too. And just different recipes and stuff. And like I said, I'll show you my cake when I get it done. So, and I know I said, I'm like just realizing that I'm saying it a lot again, but it is what it is. Like, I'm going to say it a little bit, whatever. So I just hope you guys have a wonderful morning, and I will come on here later when I'm not rushing around, and I'll show you my cake and my decorations and stuff like that. And I hope you guys are all having a wonderful Saturday morning, and I shall talk to you all later. Love y'all. Bye.